All right, the next and final deck of this Monday is this Japan-Italy Air Aggro deck. So when building the last deck that we just played, the US-Italian aggro deck, I remembered how much fun I had when Allegiance first released playing with all the wacky Italian air units, and figured why not try to make an aggro deck focused around them. So like the last deck we played, we have some Fiat GGs, Fiat GGs, that's what it should be, Fiat GG. Fiat G.55s to be a solid mid-game threat. Normally in an aggro deck like this, we're hoping to attack the HQ down such that this is going to become a 6/6 most of the time when we play it down. But in addition to that, we're running planes like the MACCHI C.202, which just requires that we have more HQ, or equal to or more HQ than our opponent. We also have these Fiat C.R.42s, which I'm not sure if I'll end up keeping these in the deck. I just kind of want to try them out. I think we might not be able to consistently get a bigger board to play these out, but when we can, it lets us go wide very early, and then using cards like For the Emperor and like Type 93, we can deal a lot of damage very quickly in the early game. So this is essentially kind of like your typical Japanese aggro deck, but all the mid game has kind of been taken out and replaced with the Italian cards, plus some things that benefit from having air units. We got Air Superiority, which is a very efficient removal order, 1k deal 3 if we have an air unit on the field. Some Burst of Fires. If we get a turn, if we get to untap, so to speak, with our Fiat G.55s and we have Burst of Fire, we can probably deal lethal damage at that point. You know, assuming we were able to enable these, then this plus Burst of Fire is game. And yeah, that's about all I think I have to say of that one. So I copy the deck code, so I'm going to update the deck code here in the stream. But while I'm doing that, let's try to load up a game. No units what to speak of in the opening hand, so we're gonna throw that back. That's an okay start. I think I might play this out rather than attack with this. That might be wrong, but like this can start giving them problems early on. And now I feel like I'm obligated to kill this. Since he's up in my grill. Oh man, I really want to play that now. I think I am just supposed to play this. And if he wants to trade this, I think I'm okay with that. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. This cares about having less defense at the end of our turn, so our opponent can't just hit our HQ and kill this. Yeah, the Japanese elites are pretty busted, I'm not gonna lie. I actually don't, if I'm being honest, I don't really care for their design. I think they're a little bit too, they're just too efficient at what they do, and like they can generate a lot of feel-bad games, in my opinion, but no doubt that they're powerful. Things like Desperation and whatnot. I think we just want to keep the board clear here. I think I'm just gonna kill these two. Look to attack with this the following turn, but maybe I'm supposed to just kill one and then attack the HQ. Seems like a recipe for the disaster though, trying to split the difference. The nice thing about a deck like this against the Soviets is that their main form of removal, the hammer, isn't really very good. Yeah, isolation's not bad. Its power level definitely goes down. Like if you're not killing your opponent the turn you play it, chances are it's not going to be that great. but it can generate enough tempo for you even if you're not killing them that turn that it could be okay. Oh wow. I figured we'd see Bloody Sickle. I just thought he'd kill the plane. I'm actually fine with him hitting the Type 93 there. I'd much rather be keeping the plane. So we're gonna play this out and shoot face. That's kind of annoying. What do we got here? That's pretty good, though. I think I'm supposed to get rid of this. It's unfortunate that we found our expensive cards that are meant to help us get around guard units and none of our air superiorities. Air superiority would have been far superior to amphibious assault in this situation. Probably gonna see him eat the fighter and then we can bomb the other one. Okay, nope. Not quite what we wanted to see. Silly, silly stuff. I'm not even going to make him have it, because even if he can't kill us next turn, we're probably too far behind to win at that point. Like I said, really needed to see our air superiorities rather than the amphibious assault for that one turn, and we would have been in a really good spot. I think I kind of like all of this. Maybe I'm supposed to throw back the Type 93. It's weird that it's highlighted. I guess it's just checking for credits, not the actual condition. Well, that is what it is. I guess we just pass here. Look to use Raiding Brigade. Could play Type 93. Is there a reason to, though? Guess I get... If I attack him... I guess, like, the front line becomes more vulnerable to bombing raid if this only has 1 HP. Probably just supposed to kill this. Although he could Alliance next turn, and then we're in a really bad spot. Yeah, I think we got to do this now before he alliances. If he fast Hines, I mean, at least... Okay, that's pretty good. So I can go... or am I just supposed to bombing raid here? It might be bombing raid. Bombing raid might be better later, though. And actually, if I do this, then I can play this out. It's not great, though, because he can just eat it with that. So maybe I'm supposed to wait on that. Hey, Behemoth. How's it going? Our opponent's got some spicy cards in his deck. I like it. Well, now we're kind of punished for not playing out the Fiat, because now we can't air superiority. So that's sad. How do we want to do it then? Do we just play out the Fiat blindly and then use air superiority on something? I am not sure. Kind of feel like I need to do this. Oh, I'm probably not getting to FM with these decks today. I'm just trying something different because I'm just completely bored of the current meta. So I'm just trying something different. Unfortunately, the decks I'm trying are like terrible in the current context of the format, but it's not going to stop me from trying. If I'm going to lose to German aggro anyway, I may as well play something different. Yeah, I'm just basically... When do I think the next balance patch will be? Not soon enough. Not soon enough. German aggro is plenty stoppable. I'm just bored of playing the decks that stop it. It's either you play German aggro or some form of British control with honeys and we can do it's and bombers and stuff. It's just it's tiresome. I like them. I like the decks. They're fun. They're fine, and we'll probably play them this Friday unless I can scrounge together some other interesting deck lists to play. But I'm just bored of it. We'll try this. Keep this in the opening hand. Might be wrong. Okay. If our opponent plays nothing on the first turn, we're gonna have a great turn one. I didn't think that actually happened. Ooh, that's kind of nice. What's our opponent up to? I bet you they're holding on to a grip full of naval supports and they can't use it because it doesn't affect air units. Well, that's just rude, opponent. Ooh, that's fine though. Is it? I can't really use it. I can't use it and attack with it this turn. Air superiority. I was gonna say, oh, they're dead, but I forgot that thing heals for some reason. Hey, we got there. I mean, it can be tilting losing to some off-meta jank like ours, but our opponents shouldn't be that mad. Like, their deck is built probably very appropriately, and if they lose every once in a while to some weirdo like me playing a deck like this, they shouldn't take that too seriously, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that'd be pretty funny if our opponent was just like immediately throws away those naval supports and just like, screw this card. I'm going back to Tora, Tora, Tora. Okay, so we can do this. No, the Fiat. Definitely think I'm supposed to play this out. Question is, am I supposed to also just kill this thing? I think so. Yeah, we're trying a Japan, Italy, aggro air deck today. Because I'm just so bored of losing with Japan burn. I said, if we're going to lose with Japan anyway, let's lose in style. I actually had a lot of fun with this archetype when Allegiance first came out. The air decks were quite powerful. Okay. So if I do this, this can attack for 1. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is too expensive. I kind of have to get rid of that. So I guess I'm just going to do this. Really want to see a Fiat. Yeah, I might try Japan US at some point as well. My fear is that we're going to run into the same problem we did with the US Italy aggro deck, is just that Flampanzers just eat those decks up. Lose our fighter, immediately draw burst of fire. That sounds like a game of cards we're playing. This is probably game over. Yeah, Flampanzers I think are a little bit problematic. I wouldn't be surprised if they get a nerf in a future patch. They're just, the way this game plays out, the way that games generally play out in cards, they just do far too much for the cost. They feel like they need to be 2 3s, honestly. Not 3 4s. Alright. He's dismantled our board. I think we can safely call it. This is gonna kill this, and then we got nothing. On paper, they seem reasonable, but just the way that games tend to play out, they're just too good. Yeah, I mean, the fact that there are 3 of in every German deck indicates a problem. Like, aggro shouldn't want to run a card that clunky, but because the stats are decent enough, it's worth it, considering how efficient they are. And they synergize well with a lot of great other German cards, like Fast Heinz, Adler Command Vehicle, Nachschub, Encirclement. They're too good. I kind of would like a can with these two. This is really good though. We're not keeping these in our opener, but this is all very speculative. But maybe that's what we just got to go for. Nah. Let's keep the individually powerful card. Let's just look for early game. Actually like this, because he's going into his Albacore turn, so we want to make Albacores bad. If he plays... okay. It's fine. We're going to play this. And the next turn we're probably going to go Air Superiority that. Okay, now we're gonna do Raiding Brigade that, although I think we just want to kill this, because no matter how much this gets buffed, Raiding Brigade can kill it, so let's just get rid of this. attack and move this up. This will still live. Now what do we want to do? I guess we can't keep this around this turn, can we? I guess we can if we use bombing raid, but it's a very bad bombing raid, so I don't want to do that. I guess we'll just use the raiding brigade, move it forward. Yeah, it's not great though. It's too bad we drew 2 of these and we're like not quite in that position. Maybe it was wrong of me not to just kill the honey immediately. I could see that being true. Oh, hey, Kowalski. GG's. Ooh, he's got the double Kitty Hawk. The dubs Kitty Hawk, man. I guess we're pretty much forced to do this. I trust you. I trust he wasn't stream sniping. You don't need to snipe this deck to win games. It's... Can't play that out, unfortunately. If he finds an answer to this, we have a second one. Hopefully we can start whittling his HQ down. Ooh. Well, that's a good answer to that. If at this point, this isn't doing as much, so I think we're just going to leave it be. I'm not going to play this out. I guess it does survive carpet bombing, and it is resource efficient, so maybe we should. If he has like desert rats into carpet bombing, obviously we get punished, but we're going so slow at this point that I think we have to kind of just risk that. Oh right, he has cheap. Oh yeah, this was a mistake then, I think. Our hand is like completely unplayable. What? What happened? They must have had to go for something. Well, maybe I'll try Soviet German aggro this Friday then, see if we can get it to FM. Because my go-to has been tokens, but they're not very consistent. I swear to God, if he pulled missing with this... He's probably got a countermeasure that's going to trigger on this, so I'm just going to pass. Now I'm wondering if I'm supposed to screen a countermeasure for this MACCHI. Probably. Except I don't have enough resources for that. Oh well. I mean, what happened there would have happened anyway. The second wave. Right, is he running Panzer IVs? It's a card you don't normally see run that much. Well, he has basically the order equivalent of a Panzer IV. Okay, if that doesn't get discarded. Man, we're so close. Because you know he's going to have a... you know he's going to have a tactical strike for this. Or an Empire. So what do we do? Do we go for it and hope he doesn't have an answer to this? Or do we hold in hand until turn 11, hoping that he doesn't hit it on the discard? I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to go for it. Unfortunately, we don't really have any reach in the deck. Actually, that's not true. We have bombing raids. I think we hold on to that. Although we lost our bombing raid from one of our 34th infantry, I think, right? We have desperate measures. We could draw that. Oh, no. What am I talking about? We're never going to draw cards again for the rest of the game. My mistake. How silly of me. I don't... Do I run Kagoshima? Yes, I do. I run Kagoshima in my Japanese burn deck. It's also running... it's a Japanese-German list, so it's also running... it's also running sudden... or encirclements, which work really well with Kagoshima, obviously. And it's fine with the other cards that we have in the deck as well, like the Mitos and even the German Blitz, like German tanks, it works fine with. I'll take this away, I guess. All right. Close, but no cigar. Oops, wrong menu. Might throw that away. Nah, let's just look for a 1-drop. Let's just skillfully draw a 1-drop. How about that? That might have been a little aggressive, but I want to get rid of his shit. I just don't want him to have a chance to buff things out of range of what we're doing. He's probably gonna go 1-drop bomber into Empire or something. Oh my god, it's Ari! Willis fangirling over Ari over here. So, we're dead to carpet bombing, but when are we not dead to carpet bombing? I think because of that, we're just supposed to not play the Sendai Regiment. What's under here? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to move this forward. You know, sometimes they don't have it. Oh, there goes our another burn spell. Okay, he's dead. Oh, maybe not. Yes, he is. We're gonna kill him in style. Yeah, I did notice that they made it so that you can check what's under Sendai now. That's a good quality of life change for sure. Another one I wish they would change is that like they would make the game log scrollable, because sometimes an enemy can do so much in a turn that it actually like pushes away something that you're like, wait, how did you do that thing? And you can't see it. Yeah, I feel like I like the sweeper versions of Brit Air more. Kowalski, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the stream and will continue enjoying it for decades to come. That's right, decades. Let's toss back 2 of these. Definitely want to move this up and then play the MACCHI. Yeah, I think you should be able to scroll through the entirety of of what's shown on the match. We keep losing our broken elites. That's actually a particularly good one against these go wide German decks. Or at least it can be. You naughty, naughty boy. 1, 2, 3. So I can attack with this twice, but it's not hitting face, so that's not really that appealing. So I guess we'll just go... shoot that. Shoot that. These could end up being quite valuable depending on what our opponent's next few plays are. Well then. Now I kind of want to burst of fire this. I'm supposed to move this up and just do this, actually. These Germans with all their cards that do things when they come into play. Our opponent gambled. It didn't pay off. I'll just take the free draw here. And I might be forced to do this now. It's too bad these Italian planes don't have blitz. They'd probably be busted if they did, but would definitely make them more playable. Not this one. This one doesn't need blitz. The small ones do, maybe. Well, what do we do here? I could double tap this so that the Fiat's really good, but then he's like got this thing that's going to be problematic as the game goes on. And like, I feel like this is our route to victory. It's just a question of how can we get there. This is nice though, too. Just play something big and clunky that I can Amphibious Assault, please. Ay, ay, ay. I'm drawing the payoffs and not the things we need. I don't really want to play this into whatever he's up to. Let's just get rid of this and... Okay, like that could be a thing. Although, we might want to just do something like this. Oh wow, that was a miscalculation. I didn't realize he'd hit RHQ a bunch. That's fine. This will be a distraction. And if it's not, then we can really do some damage with Burst of Fire. Wow, our opponent's just like no respect for Burst of Fire. Yeah, that was definitely some spoos math over there that I did. But it looks like our opponent's going to get punished for that mistake. We punted and our opponent punted right back. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something out because I got a bunch of messages. It's probably not important though. Ooh, I like that. This seems like a solid opening hand, huh? I'll keep. Did our opponent forget that they nerfed that? Ooh, do I want to save this for a later turn or use it right now to do a ton of damage? I think I'm obligated to like clear out some of his stuff, so I think I'm just gonna do this, this, play that. Playing out the Katyusha into our 2-2 on the front line seems loose. But maybe they just wanted it as a distraction. Their hand might be poop, and they don't have a choice. Well, that's a heck of a draw. Actually move this forward. Maybe I'm supposed to save that for a guard? Nah, the guards that they tend to run don't have that low attack. We need our amphibious assault for it. Okay, kind of punished for moving that forward and not this, but... Is he gonna from the people that? Wow, this man's a hero. Nobody's running this card anymore. I approve. Okay, now we're gonna probably get in some trouble here. Maybe not. Maybe if I go like this and this. Now we have to pray he doesn't have a guard unit. Big bucks, no guards, please. God damn it. God damn it. This game. Like the one guard unit that punishes this. Why is this thing a 4-4 with ambush and guard? It has the abilities of a 4-cost order, and then they just decided that, yeah, we'll make it 2 more K, but make it a 4/4 ambush guard. That's balanced. Like, what can we do that now? Like, we can't really attack into that. So I guess we'll just pass and hope that, I don't know, we draw removal? Or that he moves this up for some reason? Yep. I know, and it was already nerfed once. This isn't even, they are not even strong enough to kill this. God, what a dumb card. All of the elites in this game are so tilting. Even the ones we're running, I think, are bad. Bombing raid and, like, desperate measures. They're way too good. And what's worse is because they're one-ofs, you can't play around them. You're gonna play around a one-of in the enemy's deck. I think the armored... sorry, which one? The German one? The German one's not good. I think the Soviet one is perfectly playable. Even it's a pretty pushed card, honestly. It's probably got like one or two too many stats. But I think it's fine. IS2 is fine. I was just tilted. I don't think all of the elites are tilting, but there's a lot of elites that I think are super pushed. And I don't like... I just don't like them. That airborne card is one of them. Basically all of the Japanese elites that we're playing, I think are pretty bad. This one might be okay, because like it comes at a real cost. Yeah, Adler... Autocannon is fine, it's just broken in baby combo. And personally, I don't like that deck. I think they should nerf it out of existence, because I personally... I understand people like playing with and in some cases against combo decks, but it just doesn't feel right for a game like this. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm fine with baby combo existing, but I don't think autocannon's broken. It's just broken in that deck. That said, I think Baby Combo's got some pretty bad cards in it that I'd like to see change. Things like Scorched Earth. I think that card's ridiculous. I think I'm just gonna kill this before it gets out of control. All it takes is him playing, you know, a couple bombers and then buffing that out of range, and then we're boned. And then there's always this risk where we can't, now we can't play these out. This card, I wish this card said something like, this can't attack unless if your HQ has less defense than the enemy. You should still be able to play it. So close. Guess we'll do this. Yeah, the 15th motor rifles is excellent against baby combo. Does that put them in range? No, right? That's only 5 damage. That's too bad. I don't want him trading with that, but at the same time, I kind of need to put on the pressure. Do this. Hey, look at that synergy. It got destroyed, and then we dealt an extra point of damage to him. All right. We're just gonna play out one of them. It still hits pretty hard if this survives, and it's gonna hopefully enable the rest of our hand. They're spending a lot of cards trying to stop what we're doing. I don't know that that was the thing they should have been targeting. Maybe I'm wrong. This survives. Carpet bombing that doesn't. I think I'll hold on to it. Hey, look, I did the correct math this time. Am I missing something? Why did he do that to the small one? Okay, because he had a plan. Gotcha. All right, bombing raid, desperate measures, and Shiden, all lethal. Enemy disconnecting in 30 seconds, also lethal. Assault F4. I don't know. He had a full hand, and like he has healing in his deck, so a good chance he could make a comeback from this position. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me for today, where if we've hit 1 o'clock, I usually don't stream past this point on Mondays. I appreciate all y'all for checking the stream out, stopping by, watch me lose some games with some off-meta jank. We'll be back and doing the same thing on Friday, so do what Chechinero just did and follow so you know when next time I go live. Chechinero, thanks a lot for the follow. I appreciate the support and you stopping by the stream. Guys, we'll see you Friday. Hope you all have a great week. Good luck on the ladder. And again, thanks for stopping by and enjoying me losing games. It was fun. Seriously, though. It's really fun streaming for you guys and playing games. So you make streaming and playing this game all the more fun. Take care, everyone.